Hey guys, it's Nanik. So today I'm making dessert. I am going to combine some of my favorite flavors and see what happens. So it's going to be coffee, whiskey, and chocolate. And I don't normally use sugar, I don't use sugar outside of certain, like honey or obviously whatever comes from chocolate. It's dark chocolate, but still there's some sugar in it. So I'm going to use a banana. It's extremely different type of texture here than sugar, so we'll see what happens. So I have some ingredients here that is a bit abstract, and I'm gonna just kind of see where things fit in the bigger scheme of things. I'm experimenting and hoping to come up with something that works. So I'm gonna base it off of a regular pound cake type of recipe first, and if that works out, if that rises and is fluffy and or at least tastes good, then I'll continuously add and delete things until I'm happy with it. Like I'm gonna do this one without any frosting, just have it be more like a pound cake. Here I have a few items. I have I have 6 eggs, 1 cup of gluten-free flour. So for the gluten-free flour, I use this brand because it already has a really nice mix of cornstarch. Cringe on that one, but I have to deal with what I have to deal with if I'm not using regular flour. So cornstarch, white rice flour, brown rice flour, milk powder, tapioca flour, xanthan gum, and yeah, that's it. So that's the mix to create a pretty nice replacement for wheat and gluten. So I'm going to use that. And I have some baking powder here. I have the chocolate, the whiskey, the coffee, but we're gonna make like a really strong espresso shot to use instead of putting fresh coffee in there. But I might grind and put some texture in there as well, so maybe. We'll see. Let's start by making this coffee and make it pretty strong. And then I'm going to now make my smooth out my banana and turn it into a mousse. This of course would be best if it's really ripe. This is fairly ripe, but it could be more ripe, I think. But should be, I hope, enough. I don't want to put too much banana so that it doesn't take away from the taste. A little honey could work, right? Decisions. I'm gonna obviously need water to mix this, and instead I'll use the coffee and the whiskey to do that. It's a good amount of whiskey for 6 eggs, is it? I'm quite excited. And then I'm going to figure out where to put this cocoa powder, probably with the mixture. Put a little honey in that coffee before I cool it down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to use a little honey. At some point I'll summarize what I'm doing here. Some honey in there, but not too much. I really don't like sweet at all. Very curious how this turns out. This is some concentrated, very strong tiny bit of coffee. That was tinier than I thought. Okay, very sweet. I think it would be good to add this now as well. Come to think of it. Ooh. Ah, the smell of the chocolate. Whew. Whiskey. I ended up mixing here whiskey, ripe banana, honey with coffee, and cocoa powder. And it looks a little bit like this. So now I'm separating the egg yolks from the egg whites. I'm gonna first fluff my egg whites, then add everything. I kind of want to keep them separate. Let's go. How does this work? This is the first time I'm using this machine my mother gave me. Huh. How does this? Ah, there we go. We'll start slow, then add some speed. Should I fluff this too? I could fluff all of this together before. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Egg whites, and here we have our chocolate mix mixed with the egg yolks, and I'm gonna combine them now. Add the flour on low. I'll add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm gonna do 300. I'm gonna do 300 to start. This is all I have for this. I don't have anything pretty or round. I like the sweetness level. And I'm actually thinking to just drop some chocolate chip in there. I'll just mix in and melt. It looks like this. Let's go. To quickly sum up, I first beat the egg whites, then I beat the yolk separately and added the other mixture and beat them all together. So then slowly combine them. Then I added the flour, 1 cup of flour, so it was 6 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we'll see what happens. You think that was long? It was longer for me. Whole 15 minutes of dishwashing. Now I get to wait around to see what happens with this. It's definitely cooked. It's more than cooked. It's overcooked. Let's see what it looks like inside. Cuts really smoothly. This looks good. And now let's test it with coffee.
Yeah, I like it with the coffee.
Yeah, and you can make the coffee sweet if you want to, or yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. What would you improve? What would you improve?
Well, if it has the whiskey in it, that's the only thing I couldn't taste was the whiskey.
More whiskey.
Yeah, but I feel like I can taste every other component of it. I feel like I can taste the banana and the chocolate. I like the texture. I like when things are like a little denser. I like the consistency a lot, especially for dipping.
I don't like too fluffy, like that's why I make souffle and then it's like so airy that I'm like, yeah, it's fascinating, but but like I couldn't eat it more than a couple of bites.
Right.
Something like this, like you eat it like a bread.
It's delicious. Thanks for sharing with us.
Oh, happy to. I'm glad you guys came at the right time. Alright guys, hope you're enjoying this journey with me. I'm certainly really enjoying experimenting and learning new things, and I'm really enjoying learning it with you. I love and appreciate your comments, your tips, and I'm on a continuous journey of finding the balance between healthy and hearty. And of course I'll share videos where, of things that I've already mastered as well. Post those recipes. but it is definitely a lot of fun to experiment and learn new things. I personally want to find that good balance where things are very healthy, natural ingredients, but at the same time, a non-health conscious person will eat and indulge and enjoy it as well. With that said, if you're enjoying these videos and if you like to see more, hit share, subscribe, give me thumbs up. All of these things help me a lot, and I will see